In the blue corner, we have the outcasts of society, the strongest magic knights in the series, and they possess the ultimate plot armor. It's the Black Bulls. And in the red corner, we have the strongest devil to exist, the King of Hell, the man Dante simped for, and he claims his supremacy over the world. It's Lucifer. Let's get ready to rumble! Yeah, things are not looking good. Someone is going to die in this arc. There's no way you can be the strongest devil, scratch that, I mean the strongest character in the entire series and not kill anyone. Everyone is on the chopping block. Asta, Yami, Nacht, or Yuno. Like, I'm pretty sure if no one dies in this arc, everyone will stop caring about the stakes in the future of Black Clover. Lucifer is stronger than all the captains and magic knights combined. He's declared 3 times that he will kill them all. So if he doesn't follow through, people won't take it seriously and just say, you know,
we do not care.
On that note, Lucifer unlocked his new transformation, finally becoming serious against humans that he's acknowledged. The heroes from 2 generations are excited to surpass their limits. However, Lucifer quickly dispels the children's playground and all their spells, finally using his gravity magic in a creative way. He warps the space around them to render their magic useless. However, of course, the man I simp for the most, Yami, he's just built different. He don't care. Instead, he welcomes the challenge from the King of the Devils and tells everyone else that it's time to get shit done quickly before it gets too much. Didn't you guys just say that every chapter for 5 chapters? Wasn't it too much when he wasn't serious? I'm just saying. I'm kidding. Guys, don't you guys get your pitchforks out in the comments. So, Asta reactivates his devil union with Liber using the final remaining 2 minutes. Liber's excited to get his revenge for Lucita's death. However, there's a problem. Asta's devil union is completely out of control, and the anti-magic is flooding the battlefield. It's ruining everybody's coordination as children's playground can no longer be used. This is why Lucita is the key to unlocking the true devil union form, as once Asta learns about his true relationship with Liber, being his foster brother and all, and learning about his mother's death, the 2 of them can finally harmonize and achieve 100% devil union, as they will be on the same wavelength. We cannot forget that Nacht stated that Asta hasn't even mastered Union mode when he defeated Nama and Lilith. Asta still has to reach new peaks of power with this ability. Asta doesn't know the truth regarding his mother, but they initially synced due to their desire to defeat Lucifer for different reasons, as you can see in chapter 272. However, as we stated in our previous videos, it is imperative for the story to reveal the truth to Asta regarding his mother, as he parallels her character not only in image but in their outlooks of life. This means Asta and Liber have to synchronize not only their objectives but also their emotions due to their unique contract. The mastered version of their devil union could stop their overflow of anti-magic, which would mean the ultimate weapon on humanity's side can be utilized in teamwork situation so that they can give him the opportunity to slice Lucifer's heart. Or, you know, they can just reveal Asta's father. He's an angel. He gets angel magic. We find out Asta is half devil, half angel. So that means he can beat Lucifer. Imagine Black Clover did that. Would you guys be happy with that or sad? I'm going off the script here, but that thought popped in my head. I just want to leave that in there. So, as we can see in chapter 325, because of this anti-magic overflow, they cannot support Asta properly. And then he proceeds to use his new strongest attack called the Infinite Slash. But since the newly dripped out king is being serious this time round, he effortlessly dodges it and appears right in front of Asta. Lucifer acknowledges that Asta is the most dangerous, but he is also the easiest to defeat as he is always left isolated due to the overflow of anti-magic on top of having no magic. However, before Lucifer can land the finishing blow on Asta, Yami appears and blocks it using his mistletoe sword that he received from William Vengeance, which is imbued with all of his World Tree magic. But despite all that, because of Lucifer's new transformation, it doesn't do anything. This is a stark contrast to the last chapter where Yami was able to damage Lucifer. Using the gravity around his arm, Lucifero completely busts it out. He breaks Yami's entire arm, rendering it completely useless, meaning that Yuno has to come in to save him using his star conjunction magic. Whilst all of this is unfolding, Noct recognizes that it's only Yami and Asta who have what it takes to kill Lucifer. But now that Yami has broken his arm, it's unclear how much he can actually help. Yuno, on the other hand, can't save Asta as he can't track him with his star magic. He hasn't fully recovered from his fight with Beelzebub and he can only bet on one of them to save the day. Asta or Yami. Like, really, Tabata? My two favorite characters? Like, really? Those guys are gonna die? And by the way, Andremelech has front row seats to this fight, quietly watching on. I would have ordered some, damn popcorn, some nachos, a drink. But my man's watching the fight of a millennia for free. I'm just saying. We must keep an eye on Andremelech in the coming chapters because there's no way Tabata includes this small ass panel for no reason. It might finally be time we see him make his first move to betray Lucifer, as he would want to achieve King status himself in the underworld, as devils obviously believe power is everything and Lucifer is only at 50%. He would want to seize this opportunity and wouldn't like to take orders from Lucifer any longer due to their vanity and being selfish. Moving back to chapter 325, Lucifer attacks the gravity around Noct's arm, undoing his union and violently trying to break it. But Asta is there to dispel it all with his anti-magic just in the nick of time. He uses the momentum from the swing to then also try and attack Lucifero, but the king of devils is one step ahead. He hops over the sword with one leg and uses the other to kick Asta's knee, and this is at the most crucial point of impact to the bone, completely shattering it on impact. Yuno appears once again, using his star magic to land a surprise blow on Lucifer, but it's not enough. He catches Yuno's spirit of Boreas axe with one hand and absolutely destroys it. This is the same form, by the way, that was capable of shattering Xenon's reinforced devil bone magic. So this isn't a joke. Lucifer is on a completely different level. We then see the story unfold, where Yuno has to use this moment to attempt to catch Lucifero off guard as he places his bets on the person who wields William Vengeance's sword to be the one that will actually defeat Lucifer. And so he prepares two stars on either side of Lucifer, waiting to make a choice. Lucifer has obviously noticed these stars and states that either choice will result in death. It doesn't matter what he bets on. We are then left with a quote, "The ultimate decision between the only two choices. Who will have the last laugh? The angel or the devil?" This is another foreshadowing of the angel race in Black Clover, obviously. And I don't want to repeat myself over and over as I've covered this extensively on the channel in these videos. So if you want to know why this is possible, go watch them. In regards to this quotation, it is metaphorically stating that Yuno, Asta, and the others of the Light Triad represent angels, as they have the qualities of them, humans who fight for the greater good and innocence. Some people in the community took this as a symbol that Asta could unlock angel powers. This is once Liber tells him the truth about his mother, or his father left something inside of him. There's other theories where God could send angels down to help the gang defeat Lucifer, since Yuno's powers are linked to godly people. At the end of the day, Yuno's choice has a lot of meaning behind it. Yuno's choices in life parallels that of Xenon's once again. He's stuck in a hard place to pick between two people to defeat a devil. Currently, Asta's anti-magic is overflowing and disrupting other Magic Knight powers. Yuno decides to pick William's magic combined with Yami instead of his brother and the vow he made. But we have to keep in mind that the wording Yuno uses is specific. He states the one who wields William's sword rather than outright saying Yami. This means whoever ends up wielding William's sword, he will side with them, which means Asta could pick up this sword and Yuno's choice will change, which would result in Asta's death and the prediction. And the reason this is important is because in chapter 309 we witnessed an amazing clash between Yuno and Zenon, which showed how they both are simply two sides of the same coin. Just like Zenon had to pick between killing his best friend and saving the people, Yuno has a crucial decision to make between his best friend and other people. At the end of their fight, Zenon had asked Yuno how they were different. Yuno represented everything Zenon had wanted to be: a wizard, a royal, and a person with enough power to protect the people of the Spade Kingdom, the epitome of strength, the point of hope. However, a single choice sent him spiraling down a path he could not turn back from. The dynamics between Alan and Zenon are so eerily similar to that of Asta and Yuno that we can't look past the feeling of how Yuno's choice will reflect how exactly he is different from Zenon. It will also tell us how far and deeply the anchors of their lives affected them, who are Asta and Alan. It will also tell us how far and deeply the anchors of their lives, Alan and Asta, impacted their thoughts and actions. It is often we see Yuno circling back to his promise he made with Asta, but is the promise enough for him to place his faith in his lifelong rival and best friend? In the anniversary, Tabata likes to do a lot of foreshadowing of what's to come. There's a famous image of Yuno and Asta's promise being burnt up, which could be a foreshadowing of their separation. If Yuno has to kill Asta to defeat Lucifer, he will move one step closer to being like Zenon. However, considering how Zenon and Yuno's stories are similar yet flip, the other option for Tabata is for Yuno to sacrifice himself. If he can't kill Asta and sacrifice him because he admires and loves him too much, and he can't kill Yami or Nacht because they mean a great deal to Asta, Yuno has to sacrifice himself. If you guys didn't know, originally Tabata actually planned to kill Yuno in the first dungeon arc, but his editor opposed of it to build a rivalry. However, Tabata may plan to reiterate his story in this arc for a greater impact. It will surely be a darker route to take because Asta can't imagine a world where Yuno is not his rival and his brother. Yuno's death will be a huge loss for Asta to bear, but if we take a look at the thematic significance, it will surely be poetic that whilst Zenon chose to kill Alan, Yuno will choose his own life. So at the end of the day, someone is going to die. It's either going to be Yuno, Asta, or one of the other Black Bulls. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Anyway guys, that's everything I want to say. Make sure to join me next time and watch this video being displayed to you right now. Goodbye!